Superstay stick foundation, and I have the shade 360 Mocha. I'm 360 Mocha in all of their foundations. I probably could use like another shade, but I always go for the 360 Mocha. So this is the stick foundation, and I've used this, like this is not like a new product for me. So I've used this before and I only have like a little bit left, but I just never did a review on it. So it also comes with like a little sponge, and I've used it one time like just to try it out. So that's why it's like makeup already on it. But I don't use the sponge part because I rather use like a regular foundation brush. So it's a cream to matte formula, which is true. It really is cream to matte, and I always try to stay away from like cream or stick foundations because I feel like they just never work for me. But I actually like this stick foundation, so I'm just gonna apply it on. And when I apply it on, it's almost like it melts right into your skin, so you won't have trouble blending it out. And I feel like this is like a medium to almost full coverage. Like you can build it up, but I don't like using like a lot of cream products, like cream foundation, like trying to build it up. I'd rather use like a liquid foundation. So as I'm blending it out, it's drying down to that matte finish. And it probably looks like a little red or orange on camera. So I'm going to add just like a little bit more around my chin area. And I forgot to mention, I already primed my skin before I started filming with the Maybelline Master Prime Blur and Smooth Primer. Mostly all of my primers are from Maybelline. I kind of like switch back and forth on foundations, but the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Primer is just like my go-to foundation. And I like this foundation because most cream foundations, like I've tried cream stick foundations, and it always makes my skin look really oily, which I hate. But since this one is like a cream to matte, like it dries down matte, I feel like it works better for me. Okay, so now that I have that blended out, so I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Tan just to highlight my face. I haven't used this concealer in a while because I've just been using my MAC concealer or my LA Girl concealers. But I wanted to use a Maybelline concealer since I'm using the foundation today. And I'm just going to blend this out with a small concealer brush from e.l.f. So I did my eyes off camera just to kind of like save time, since this video is basically all about the foundation. So now that I blended out my concealer mostly, like you can tell that like it almost looks like I have on liquid foundation, which I really like about this stick foundation because it's not like, I feel like cream stick foundations are like really heavy. That's just like my personal opinion. Like it feels heavy like on my skin. That's why I kind of go towards liquid foundations. So I'm just going to set my concealer with this air spun powder. stick foundation in the shade Black Walnut. I actually like to use stick foundations to contour with, so I always like kind of go towards like the darker stick foundations. I feel like those work better for cream contouring. And I actually do have these like in my skin tone color when I was trying them out like as an all over foundation. Contour with this Ruby Kisses mineral powder in the shade Ebony. So now I feel like the foundation is almost like, it looks matte, like it doesn't really look like I need to set my face, which I haven't even really set my foundation yet. So it really does dry down to like a matte finish, which is good. It doesn't leave your skin looking like really oily, and that's something that I hate about stick foundations. So I'm just going to set my foundation, like the areas where my foundation is still exposed, like it's still out, with the Maybelline Fit Me powder in 360 Mocha. This is like a powder that I always use, like even when I don't use Maybelline's foundation. Next, I'm just going to highlight a little bit with my Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter in 100 Molten Gold, which the only highlighter that I use. And I already put, well, since I did my eyes off camera, I already put the highlighter like underneath my brow bone. Okay, so I just went ahead and finished my face off camera. So these are my final thoughts on the Maybelline Superstay foundation. But I would highly recommend this foundation if you're not really into like cream foundations, like how I'm not really into cream foundations, because I feel like they're like really heavy. They feel really heavy like on my skin. But since this dries down to like a matte finish, it doesn't really look oily on your skin. Like right now my face feels really light compared to like if I was to use like another brand's cream stick foundation. Like my face would feel heavy, but my face actually feels like really light. It doesn't feel like I have a lot on. Like it actually feels like I have on their the Maybelline Superstay liquid foundation, which is like 24 hours. And again, I'm in 360 Mocha in that foundation too. So yeah, I would highly recommend this Maybelline Superstay foundation. I'm thinking about, like, I'm almost out of this foundation, so I only have like this much left. So I'm thinking about just buying like a lighter color just to highlight, and then like a darker color just to contour with, just to test it out and see how it works. Alright, so that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave a comment and subscribe to my channel for more videos. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.